When it comes to sports cars, the Mazda MX-5 has pretty much nailed the brief since 1989. It's simple, fun and affordable. For 25 years, the tiny two-seater has been a favourite with enthusiasts, the young and old, and those who just want to be seen. It's one of those iconic sports cars that somehow just continues to be loved. Little wonder then that when engineers and designers sat down to nut out an all-new model, there was more than casual lunchtime conversation. In fact, the development process took 5 years, but it's resulted in the biggest change to the MX-5 since the original of 1989. The fourth generation MX-5 is a radical departure from the familiar, cutesy design of the first three MX-5s. Sleeker, more angled headlights, a sweeping silhouette, and occupants positioned close to the centre of the car and close to the road. Plus, the MX-5 has been cut down to size in this fourth generation model, so it's actually shorter than the original one. The cabin is smaller than ever, but you've got more headroom. For example, they've put the seats lower. The body is slightly wider, so it doesn't feel quite as cramped inside. They've done an amazing job of making a small car still feel quite livable, even for big guys like me. But it's the fun factor that defines any MX-5. And this one is right up there, partly because of the work they've done saving weight. It only weighs 1,000 kilograms, so it's shed about 100 kilos compared with the previous model. So that means it feels really agile. So aim it at a corner, it just hooks in and goes. Here at Drive, we're one of a handful of media getting an exclusive sneak peek at the all-new model before it arrives in Australia later in 2015. We're on the outskirts of Barcelona, Spain, and this car we're in is a prototype. It's pretty close to what we'll see, but some of the details, especially inside, are yet to be finalised. But it is representative of how the new car will drive. And it's beautifully balanced. Mazda says there's half the weight over the front, the other half over the rear, so if you get it right through a bend like that, it just sits down and feels beautiful through it. And because it's so light, it never feels like it's working anything particularly hard. The brakes feel like they've gone forever, no matter how hard you punish them. The tyres, well, they're not overloaded with grip, but they work fine for the style of car. As for performance, well, some people are going to be scared off. This entry-level one I'm in has only got a 1.5 litre engine. It's based on a Mazda 2, only 96 kilowatts of power. But because the car is so light, it feels fine. It actually is a really zingy car. Anything over about 2,000 revs and it's pulling reasonably well, and that's an engine that loves a rev. But it's simplicity that's a big part of the MX-5 sales pitch. And sometimes it comes down to things that they've actually missed out. So there's no reach adjustment on the steering wheel. Yeah, it'd be good, but you don't sort of miss it. Glove box, well, there ain't one of them. And the electric roof, well, that's gone too. You're doing it yourself. Too hard, but really, I think I'll go top down. At the end of the day, it's just great fun. And really, that's what an MX-5 is about. They're packed in plenty, and all at an affordable price tag. You're talking less than $40,000. There aren't many cars on the market that'll make you smile like this one on roads like this.